Hi, my name is Jaskiewicz. I'm a faculty member at the Telfer School of Management at the University of Ottawa, and I'm a university research chair in enduring entrepreneurship. I'm interested in family business because I come from a business family. A family member of mine very successfully started several music stores and added a chain of music schools on top of that. However, when he passed away, his businesses were liquidated very rapidly, and all family and non-family members across several countries lost their jobs. This tragic incident very much fostered my interest in family business research. Family businesses are very relevant in general. 75% of all firms in the world are family businesses, and they contribute more than 50% to both GDP and employment. From the small mom-and-pop store around the corner to large corporations such as VW, Walmart, IKEA or Bombardier, you're surrounded by family firms. Despite their prevalence, only 30% of family firms survive to the second, and only about 12% survive to the third generations. This warrants the question, why? In this study, we decided to analyze the effect of the desire to pass on the business to the next generation on family firm performance. So, is it good or bad to desire to pass on the business to the next generation? Well, there are two perspectives on that question. The first one is, it's a very good thing, because it implies that the current owners adopt a long-term perspective with a desire to make good investments over time so that the business is in good shape when they desire to pass it on to their kids in 20 or 25 years. However, there is also the counter perspective, and it says it's a bad thing to desire to pass on the business to family members because you're always biased towards your family. Aren't your kids the smartest, best looking and most promising? Of course, that's part of our evolution and who we are. We are deeply emotionally attached to our children and desire to create as many opportunities as possible for them. So, applied to the family firm context, what does that mean? Well, it means that if you hire your children as managers, do you do so because they are the most competent and the best able to run the company? Or do you hire them because you simply want to pass on the business to them? Well, our research shows that if you have a strong desire to pass on the business to your children and you have a lot of family managers, that hurts firm performance. However, the same desire to pass on the business to the next generation, coupled with a managerial team consisting of many non-family managers, is actually good for firm performance. So our advice for family business owners: the desire to pass on the business to the next generation is not a bad thing as long as it comes with a team of non-family managers. If you do so, you will have a better chance of successfully growing and keeping a multi-generational family firm.